Howdy, chat. Yes, we're playing a spooky game tonight because I'm alone and JP destroyed his voice doing a fan thing. So, I'm giving the I'm gonna never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but it's fucked up. Hold on, get that image off. Get that image off. Fuck, I forgot. There we go. I got it. Hold on a second, because I forgot. Let's see if this one works. Okay, it works. Time to change the logo. You know, I always find the upside down cross funny because it's not technically it's not a bad thing at all. Movies just made it for some reason a bad thing, even though it represents like Saint Peter, which is funny to me. I don't know why. But yeah, this is FF5 and not Final Fantasy 5, Fatal Frame 5. Not to confuse all y'all Wayne streamers, aka the game that killed this fucking series. Ooh boy, and is also the one that introduced me to it, because I was stupid as a kid, and also because I was one of the few idiots that owned a Wii U. So we're gonna be going through this tonight. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. The story's absolute dog shit. Don't get me wrong, the story sucks, but the gameplay, mwah, love it. So we're gonna just boot that shit up. Do some quick settings first. Operation mode, action. New game. Start a new game. Fuck it. Start a new game here. Prologue, lurking in the deep. Miyu Hinasaki. Okay, fun. Alright, game. Let's try to spook me. See if you can spook me, game. Do your best. I know you can. Hopefully. How you gonna spook me, game? Oh, wait, I forgot. That's hair. Oh, boy. Love the film gram. I love it when my games look like ass for atmospheric purposes. Now look, Silent Hill 2 is the exception. That one actually, it's kind of a requirement for the atmosphere. That one's actually great. This one, it's like, bro, I can't see shit. God, this film grain looks awful. Like, I get it's meant to represent the camera, but Jesus Christ. You're in a room full of corpses. I suggest you leave. Quit vibrating, controller. I said quit vibrating. You're on my nuts. Quit it. I told you. Funny. Damn, every single one of y'all that were watching this section got caught in 4K. Every single one of y'all caught in 4K. I saw. You don't think I didn't see that? I saw all that. The moment the ghost spawned in, I saw that. I saw that shit. Leaked in, caught in 4K. I saw that. Oh, Koei Tecmo, you're using the Ninja Gaiden engine. Uh, there's a light at the end of the corridor, and there's a way out that way. Yeah, I recommended you go. Okay, stay away from the hot ghost lady, please. Nope. Look. Look, just... Look, just run away from the hot ghost women, okay? You don't gotta worry about it. Run from the hot ghost women. Catch on 4K. Again. Every single time that lady pops up, 4K. Ah, I assume you're the lady that's in the box art. Hello, Maiden of Blackwater. Oh, now the door's open. Sweet. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Oh boy. This is gonna be weird. A sketchy looking box. I should just stand here and let it happen to me. Well, I mean, it's not like you can do anything. Water effect, cool. That's nice. Uh, can you not? Please, can you not, game? I don't want to get wet here. Literally. And that's hair. Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, hello, lady. Ah, look at that. Oh my god, it's her cooch hair. Oh no. Oh god. Well, they're sketchy looking. You're sketchy looking. And that's the prologue. Now we're on the first proper chapter, I think. Or I may be dumb. Miyu Hinasaki has disappeared. No one could hear her cries for help as she was sealed into a shrine on top of a mountain. The mountain is where the events of this story take place. We follow the fates of 3 people. Yuri, Ren, and Miyu. It is a terrifying tale of the supernatural. Fatal Frame, trademark, Maiden of Blackwater. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna get spooked. Bitch, I've been playing Silent Hill 2 for the past week. Your scares mean nothing to me. First drop, A Vanishing Trace, Yuri Kozukata. Cool, fun. Shadow reading. Among the residents of the villages of the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as shadow reading, enables the user to view the shadow or trace of someone lost in inexplicable circumstances. This is not unlike the psychometry practiced elsewhere. Yuri Kozukata accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the shadow reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Hikami. Sensing Yuri could, in time, become talented at shadow reading, Hisoka takes her along on an assignment. Fun. Oh.
I thought that I'd be scared of death,
Oh, would you?
but I can't even cry.
Oh, that voice acting 10 out of 10. Despite the shit I give it, the game does look pretty good for the era. Then again, 2015, and this came out on the DOA engine.
I am alone. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Oh yeah, I forgot this is Japan. I forgot about that. Okay, the film grain's gone.
Should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this. This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity, your first case.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure you'll do that.
Maybe. Who knows? Might die on the first
Start
day.
with a little practice. It works exactly like a normal camera.
Hikomori Shrine. Cool.
Try. Just hold up the camera.
Oh yeah, the game has gyro. I forgot. Also, in order to make it a bit more challenging, I put up the frame so I can't see enemies that easier. So we're gonna be playing it like this from now on. Also, get dizzy, 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 get dizzy. Gyro.
The camera obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own. That world that we see through the lens is not unlike reality.
I didn't see nothing. Y'all didn't see anything? No, I didn't see nothing.
Make sure not to draw too much interest from the things you see. If you aren't careful, you might be drawn into the netherworld.
Hold on, hold on. I gotta let my photographer get in here. There we go. Oh wait, wait. Hold on. Full body photo. Here we go. Oh, the lock-on feature. I forgot about that.
Things around here seem to have changed.
Yeah. Ah, crap. Headphones died.
Take this.
You got postmortem photograph. Oh, look at that. A corpse. I wonder how this is gonna go.
It's a token. It will help lead you to what we're looking for.
Yes, a corpse. Yeah, go in the sketchy inn.
Be sure to stay on your guard. Go on, and head inside.
Yeah, cool. Go inside the sketchy inn. Yeah, I get that. Okay, go inside the sketchy inn. Got it.
This is a postmortem photograph. It's not just a normal photograph that was taken to mourn the dead. It's why Ren said
Peering shadow. Hi. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't hold it down. Hold on, let me change that. I don't like the fact that I can't hold it down.
it seems that this photo came from somewhere around here, and he wants us to send it over to the file.
I do love the ambience. Very nice and spooky. Perfect. Fortunately, it's not that, that spooky. But hey, you do what you can, right? Cool. I'm gonna take a photo of a pretty lady once again. Calm me down. You know. God, she looks like she's about to shit her pants. Like, she looks like she's... But not out of fear, out of constipation. She looks like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here at all. Okay, let's see. Where else? Anything in here? No. Oh, wait, I just put it in here. Never mind. Oh, hello. Hello, creepy ghost. Howdy, creepy ghost. How you doing? Hi. I see dead people.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something.
No.
It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ever since Dead Space, every horror game after this had to do some way to lead the player on. After all, players are stupid. They have no idea what they're doing. It's not like we can learn to explore the environment. Instead, no, they gotta do this bullshit because of the fact they think we're stupid. Um, hmm. Room 102, room 101. Which is, I find it funny that out of all the Fatal Frame games they decided to remaster, they decided to remaster the one that no one knows about and the worst one. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, don't get me wrong. Fatal Frame is a guilty pleasure of mine. I like it for all the wrong reasons. But it's a guilty pleasure of mine for a reason, and that's a red
Come on,
sky.
this way.
And guilty pleasures exist for a reason. And Fatal Frame is just one of those, FF5 is just one of those games that just kind of... Oh, no shot. It's just one of those games that, like, I didn't even buy the full game. I tried it as a demo, and it's not like I couldn't even buy the full game anyways, because it was, like, what, a Wii U eShop exclusive? Like, it was only on the eShop of all things, which is weird. Because why would you have it an eShop only item? And it's good, and especially on the fucking Wii U. Especially on the Wii U of all things. Also, that fucking arrow was annoying. I get it, they don't want you to miss out on stuff, but Jesus, there's gotta be a way to turn that off. Mount Hikami's downfall. Mount Hikami is long been considered holy ground. For centuries, people have drawn in many sacred shrines and places of worship, as well as the natural features such as the Twilta Peak and the Pool of Purification, which themselves have been treated with great reverence. The mountain was also popular with tourists and mountain climbers for the beauty of its abundant clear waters and ancient mysterious forest. Worshippers and hikers alike used to find rest at Ichido Manor, a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, devoid of visitors. The mountain never recovered from a devastating landslide it suffered many years ago. The shrine road to the summit was cut off, and the flow of water throughout the mountain was altered, forever changing the landscape. New roads that were under construction had been abandoned, and Ichiru Manor was buried under the slew of rock, resulting in numerous fatalities. Among those lost were the family of Ichiru Manor's proprietor, effectively putting an end to the business. Okay, so landslide fucked everything up. Got it. Mount Akami's days as a tourist destination were no more. It said the mountain gained notoriety as okay. Went from landslide to homicide, from a mudslide to. I'd like to end myself here because it's a decent place despite it being a shithole. Perhaps because it was traditionally a destination to which the dying would venture, the mountain's now a place for those wishing to end their own lives. By extension, it has also become a place for those seekers interested in the occult. Hi. How you doing? You want a photo? Dick. Anyways, yeah, this game's a guilty pleasure of mine for a reason. Despite it being the worst in the series, it's the one I started out with, and usually, as you know, people that started out with certain games, despite them being the worst in the series, are the ones that have the most guilty pleasures. After all, I'm a same dude who likes to play Ninja Gaiden 3 on a regular basis, which says a lot about me, doesn't it? Oh, I remember this bullshit. Didn't they start doing this with FF4, Fatal Frame 4, where it's like... That's a creepy-ass doll. They started doing a thing with Fatal Frame 4, I think, where... You have to slowly open doors, and it gets kind of annoying. And something tells me that Fatal Frame 4 and Fatal Frame 5 are a speedrunner's worst nightmare. Also, this is... Yeah, it's creepy, of course. Ugh. That's one of the ones that get me in this. I don't like dolls. I have a bad history with them. Anyways, yeah, this game's a guilty pleasure of mine for a reason. And no, not for the reasons you think. The gameplay's actually genuinely fun. Which is a good or a bad thing, because it's a horror game. But yeah, this game is like super slow. Like Fatal Frame 4 and 5 are one of the more slower Fatal Frames. Like, it is insane how slow these games are.
It appears we need a key.
No.
Camera obscura.
Use my special magic camera. Psychic. We look around through the lens of camera obscura. You may notice it reacting to objects which are normally visible. Lock on and photograph them to expose places or items they have a connection with. Find the locations from the photographs, and you may discover some clues there as well. So I gotta use my special magic super camera to find the key. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bullshit. There we go. And the room with the creepy doll. Fun. And the light comes out of the closet, and there's a doll on top of a chest of drawers. Yeah.
Here, you go on ahead of me and look for the key. I'll wait for you.
God, the voice acting in this game is just mwah. It's hanging man. Thank God the ceiling's hiding his head, or I would have been this stream would have been cut off. A pearl. I remember this game getting some weird DLC, something like the Princess Peach dress in Zero Suit Samus outfit, if I'm remembering right. Yeah. Also, hi, Apuro. Yeah, you're right, because the game was on the Wii U of all things, so it obviously had those Nintendo exclusives. But because of the fact it got ported, technically, if you want all the content, the best version may be the Switch. Ironically enough, if you want like all the outfits, because Princess Peach and all that, but because this game's owned by Koei Tecmo, instead of having Princess Peach, if you question, do you know about Atelier Ryza? That's the one with the Atelier Ryza. You know that game with the big, with the lady with the big thighs. That one, the one that went viral a while back. Um, they have her outfit here as an unlockable, and or no, as DLC, and it's kind of fitting in a way. I just find it really funny. Anyways, yeah, how you doing, Apura? It's a solo stream tonight because JP has killed his voice doing doing fan VA shit. So it's gonna be me tonight. You got the key on the red keychain. Cool. I go back to the door from before. Go back to Ahsoka. Got it. Yeah, this game's one of those. Hi. Hi, average Japanese person. Oh, that's adorable. They try to scare me by showing the doll. Oh, that's adorable, you. Turning the doll's head towards me to make me scared. Ah, if only it actually worked. Yeah. Like I said, guilty pleasure of mine. Not because it's good, but because not because of the weird shit designs. Like, here's the thing. This game is, I think, ever since, I think with Fatal Frame 5, this one specific, or aka Maiden of Blackwater, they started using the DOA slash Ninja Gaiden engine, which is why like all the lighting effects look so familiar to me, and because of this, if you look closely, yes, the physics are there, and you can tell it's the DOA engine because of that. And also, because of the fact that ghost designs aren't really scary.
Somewhere in this room. Take a look around.
And I made a joke earlier about,
Hold on.
made a joke earlier about being caught on 4K, but yeah. Phantom Expose. Camera obscure will react to items that are normally hidden in the eyes of the living. Oh yeah, I know that game. Color scheme of the Thigh Girl outfit actually makes sense of this game. It would fit in a lot of horror games actually. Muted tones with ground coloration just fits. Well, I mean, we know it works because fucking look at Higurashi. That's one. Giving those items back to this world of photography in the place they were taken from with the current angle and position. Also because of the fact it's just funny. Because most people that played like old school horror games would know that the first playthrough is always the scariest because you have no idea what's going to happen. And the second, third, fourth, fifth, going on forward, is usually the playthroughs where it's just you're learning to have fun with it. AKA, I'm looking at you, Silent Hill 3, with the magical girl Sailor Moon outfit. Oh, that's always so funny to me. But speaking of which, oh man, if they remake Silent Hill 1 and 3 together, it's going to be fun. I think we talked about it a while back on the Silent Hill 2 stream. Also, from what I'm aware of, this game's story is the weakest out of the Kentupo trilogy. Or like out of the 5 games. Like the best one's probably the original 2 and 3.
This is what we came here for.
The best ghost designs are 4. 1 is very basic. 5 is just ugh.
Longer than we need to.
Yeah, sure.
You're right.
Let's head back before.
These are definitely horror movie character designs because they have unique designs for some reason. Alright. Alright, boss. I'm following you. Peering Man. Fun. I remember playing the demo for this game on the Wii U. I never bought it officially. I just remember playing the demo all the time. It wasn't until last year when I bought 4 and 5.
Searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult.
No.
Psychometry allows you to see the psychic influence as a shadow.
Also, this game's controls are super weird.
You might end up seeing
like your ass, for example. Which, oh yeah, dude, her like here's the thing. Not gonna lie, her design was definitely meant to be thirst trap. It's definitely. It's definitely meant to be like some sort of weird thirst bait with the way her design is. I mean, look at her. How's she not? Then again, so are the ghosts. So, oh, cutscene, nice. Why is that funny? He's just like, "Ah!" Oh, look, oh, hi. God, why is that shit so funny? Oh my god, that shit's so fucking funny. Dude, it's it's the voice acting, man. It's so fucking Why is that so funny? Oh my god. It shouldn't be that funny. Why is it that funny? Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I know. Classic survival horror shit. I know my shit. Spirit fragments. Spirit fragments break off when a ghost takes damage. After a time, they are reabsorbed. Photograph the fragments before that happens. Targets and shutter chance. When 5 or more targets are in view, take a photograph will knock back the ghost, or taking a photograph. The capture area will go red during the shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position so that you have at least 5 targets, including ghosts and spirit fragments in your view to trigger shutter chances. From what I'm aware of, this game probably has the best combat in the series. Like how do I say this? They traded story for combat. Thirst trap in this game. I didn't even bring up the weird lingerie DLC outfits. Note the sarcasm. Thirst bait carries a lot of shit. And sadly, that applies to some horror as well. Well, then again, horror has been the carrying thirst bait for a while now. I mean, for fuck's sake, have you seen Sadako's fan art? Oh boy. Yeah, but here's the thing. The thirst bait especially carries this game. Like, minus a certain ghost we'll see later on, there is a lot of thirst bait in this game. It's not surprising to me because it's made by Koei Tecmo of all people. Shame we're never getting an FF6 because, or Fatal Frame 6 because, well, I doubt they're gonna go back to it. When the capture area flashes red as a ghost is attacking, you take a Fatal Frame shot. You need to capture the ghost with attack. Apart from the knockback effect, Fatal Frame shots trickle fatal time. Yeah, I know, I'm aware. Oh yeah, just supercharges my shit. Oh. Attack range and power. The camera obscure only has an effect on ghosts within a specific range. Ghosts that are too far away will not take any damage. Cool. The bigger the target, the more damage the camera will deal. Get closer to it for more powerful shots. You know, this is meant to be to build up tension. You could have been just telling me these controls later. My controls are mixed up. Why are they mixed up? Bye bye. From what I'm aware for the DLC outfits for this version of the game, they added in legacy outfits for like Fatal Frames 1, 2, and 3, which, oh, you teases Koei Tecmo. Oh, you're being nice. Thank you for giving me a hug.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
Thank you for being nice, pretty lady. Thank you, pretty lady.
I am alone.
This voice acting is so fun. What is this voice acting, bro? Oh, it's funny. Also, if what I remember correctly, Fatal Frame 5 was the one that embraced the anime aesthetic the most. Like, my guess is they were trying to go for the cute can be scary, I think. Because some of these because like I said, some of these scary character designs are, they're a bit, they're a bit much after all. Like, they feel like they're meant for anime, not for real people. That's what I noticed for this game. Like, for example, her design. Like, it's very uncommon for people to have white hair like that. That's for sure. Like, I'm not like, am I saying it's bad for design? No, it just doesn't fit a horror game to me, in my opinion. Like, everyone else here is fine. It's just hers, and there's something about it. Actually, that didn't even kill her. You should have just stabbed her. Oh, hello, you. Meet the guy with the worst voice acting in the game.
Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
I can't tell if that's a boy or a girl.
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
You must be Ren. Oh, well, ain't that some shit. Normal photo. Weird anime girl on the right. Cool. Yeah, while learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Ikami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from the bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really a dream, or a suppressed childhood memory? The question has plagued him for some time. Rank B. How the fuck did I get a rank B? I didn't buy items for shit. Or unless I missed certain stuff, but that's, yeah, actually that's probably it. Let's look at the costume, shall we? Cutesy goth ensemble. Hold on. Let's see that real quick. Gothic Lolita. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, here's the Ryza outfit. Yep. This is the deal. This is in the game. This is an unlockable because they obviously couldn't get the Wii U version. You even got the fucking Ryza. Oh my god. It's not gonna be subjected with anything. I tend to find that in horror, the more cartoonish anime looking something is, the more it has to crack up the creep factor. Yeah, that's why I said Higurashi. Like, Higurashi does it well because they managed to pull it off in a good way. But here it's like, Fatal Frame is not known for that type of stuff. Like, it's very much a gritty supernatural type story. It's barely, you know, most of the designs are very normal, quote unquote normal, but I don't know. Like, there's a reason. There's a reason the fifth game is not really that scary. There's a reason for that. And like I said, like maybe in Japan this was scary, but when you live in America and you got to play like games like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, or like a lot of Dead Space, all that junk, you tend to get like a certain. You tend to be a bit jaded to some of that stuff. I for one am. At least I think like to think I am. Because I don't know, like maybe it's because of the fact that over the years, after like ghost media wasn't really all that scary anymore. Like this game would have been perfect releasing around 2013, 2011, at the peak of like Paranormal Activity, Ghost Adventures, all that stuff. Because here's the thing, it's like because I think at the time it was around ghost media was starting to die out, and no one really gave a shit about ghosts anymore. Like unless your name was Ghostbusters, but that's pretty much it. Like there isn't a how do I say this? It just doesn't fit. Because I even tried out the first game on my own, and let me just say this: it's very jank. People say like to play the second game because it's a lot better. But I don't know, man. Something about this game just I don't know. It feels off. Like it doesn't feel right. Like it feels like it's trying to go for like you said, like I said, you and I said, the cutesy can be creepy factor, but at the same time, it's just not scary. There's a reason I laughed at certain points, because I don't know if it's because I'm jaded or it's something else. Because not even as a kid I found this scary. Like maybe I was unnerved a little, like from what I remember, but I wasn't really like pants shitting myself. So I don't really know. Like I don't know, something about this game. It's just weird to me. Oh my god, they don't have a hard mode? Oh, they only have very easy, and normal. Oh, that's disgusting. Give me hard mode, damn it. It has been several days since the incident at the end. Hisoka is out on a case. A young girl comes to the shop and finds a worried Yuri. Yuri is giving a missing person case, something Hisoka forbade. Missing persons. I think a part comes down to the original culture. Western audiences just more used to the idea of creepy violent, where the East isn't. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like this game is really obsessed with like hangings and like ending yourself. They're like really obsessed with that, and it's. And the thing is, like when you're like from over here in the West, it's just when you're used to that in a horror movie. You're expecting it, like you're expecting to see some fucked up shit, like that what's shown, for example. But yeah, I think it's more of a cultural thing that may be it. I don't know because I don't know if that's the case because I don't know, just something about it. Like like I said, I think it's because I'm jaded. After all, Resident Evil got popular for a reason, and from what I can tell, Fatal Frame as a series is in the same era as Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill, even back then, wasn't really a seller. It wasn't a big hitter like you would expect. Don't like because a lot of fans will say it's awesome, but the thing is, there's a reason it's not as well known until the remake came out. Like I think Silent Hill 2 OG only got like what 1 million copies. It took them like a while to get there, and the rest of the series didn't exactly come close. There's a reason games like Silent Hill aren't exactly all that well known, while Resident Evil is very much known. And it's not because of, oh, it's because it's more scary. No, it's because literally people did not know about it. Like, unless its name was Resident Evil, Dead Space, or had a big name behind it, it's not exactly gonna, be known all that well. And like I said, it's probably just a regional thing, but I'm just not scared of these types of stuff anymore. I used to be as a kid, but I got, like I said, I like to think I'm jaded to this sort of stuff. Like it's very hard to scare me. Like I think one of the most recent horror games that are new that I bought that wasn't Silent Hill 2 remake was Signalis, which don't get me wrong, awesome game, highly recommend. I just didn't find myself scared by that. And I don't know if that's just a me thing or it's just a I don't know the game itself. I think it's just a me thing. That's what I like to think. Because I've seen a lot of people say that the game is terrifying, so I'm like, is it just a me thing? Maybe it's just a me thing. Well, either way, who knows? But let's get on with the game before I get off topic or go on a tangent. I probably already did, but hey, who knows? Love the shop. Very nice, very comfy, very fitting for a horror game. Antique shop.
Hello? I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa. Is she
Oh
here?
boy, I sure do love my favorite horror franchise turned into a wet t-shirt contest. Yep, that's this game.
My name is Fuyuki Himino. I've been waiting for her to tell me if she
With
wants to
bikini
help.
outfits. Yep, that's pretty much this game.
You're looking for someone?
Oh.
She might have gone to the mountain.
Oh yeah, bro, I've seen that. Apparently it's more Zelda than Dragon Quest.
Someone
But yeah, I've seen that. It looks so good.
I saw my friend there. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it?
Yes, how did you know?
I don't know why Haruka would go to a place like that. And without even saying
3 was also good. 4 is weird. Like, it's not bad. It's far from it. 4 is just a weird game. And 5 is, as he just said.
Don't worry. As soon as Hisoka gets back, I'll tell her. No, that's fine. I can't wait any longer. I'll go look for her myself.
You come here for nothing. Okay, fine, fun.
Come back!
Ah. Missing person case. Soka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's been working on? Soka's room is upstairs. Maybe she left some clues to her whereabouts. Also, anyways, at the hospital, so only tuning in to complain about how they butchered my beloved. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. This is definitely the game. Like, when was the last Fatal Frame game released? '08. And this game, and it got on a hiatus for a hot minute before they released a 5th game, like, what, 8 years later in 2015? Or 6 years? Yeah, probably 7 years later, maybe 8 years. I don't know. It's been a while since I don't know when the Fatal Frame went on a hiatus after the 5th game or after the 4th. Because we didn't get Fatal Frame 4, shockingly enough. And the reason, and you know, because of sales or whatnot. And yeah, so technically, it's been a long time since anyone from like the West got a Fatal Frame game. Like, we didn't get a Fatal Frame game since 3 that wasn't Spirit Camera, because Spirit Camera was kind of dog shit. But yeah, but actually, now that you said hospital, what happened? Were you at the hospital for? Has something happened? You okay? It went on a race around 2012 or so because it was on 3DS last. Yep, that checks out. Book about Mounted Kami was lying on the bookshelf. Seems to be that the rumors surrounding Mounted Kami as a site of spiritual activity. How does a place become famed for ending yourself? When people die, the place will gain a reputation. People are drawn to these spots out of a desire not to be alone in the end. Interestingly, these ending yourself spots are rarely known as hotspots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Nakami distinct from the others. It has both a tradition of ending yourself and has a long associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Blackwater, aka the reason people bought this game and the fan art that was made because of it. It is said that if you're found by one of these maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those kind of maidens' gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Mount Nakami who will live their own deaths. My jaw was being quirked inside this fracture, which felt like a gunshot, so I'd be vibing with Jello and pain meds. Ooh, that's gotta suck. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's gotta suck. There are tales of specters on Mount Akama who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Well, I mean, that's the gimmick of Fatal Frame, right? Ritual goes wrong, literally entire city block becomes a ghost spot. That's literally the gimmick for Fatal Frame. Like, oh, we failed this ritual, and now local town turns into a ghost hotspot. Call the Ghostbusters. Play theme song. Pretty much. Many of the people who have been kept from committing ending yourself on Mount Kami claim to have been seen a maiden or one of those looping specters, but the strong compulsion to kill themselves. Funny. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Doc. See you, man. Good luck with your jaw. Perhaps it is because of the stories of maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. Yeah, that'll do it. Book about Mount Akami was lying on the bookshelf. It to be about the traditions surrounding the mountain. Mount Akami has long been feared to be haunted in the past. It was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sun set behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from another world. Today, the mountain is said to call those fascinated by death. Countless rumors about a people spirited away to the accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the lake or the part of the mountain summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Akami has yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, place of death. Today it has become a popular place at which is to commit ending yourself. Yes, because for some reason the weird hot lady that shows up says, "Ooh, come to me, I'll give you the sucky sucky," or whatever the fuck they do. Because hot ghost lady looks hot, therefore I shall follow what she says. Kind of the trend for a lot of horror is the way you just got allowed, just an easy template to use for these stories. Who knows, they're just going to deviate for fear of being cursed. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And Fatal Frame is supremely guilty of that type of stuff. Like, it is literally the only reason these games happen. Like, they cannot think of another way. Like, because here's the thing. At some point, if they do make a Fatal Frame 6, I would want them to embrace less paranormal activity and more Silent Hill. Like, for example, like maybe the ghost can cause hallucinations and makes the world deviate, and you never know if the world is like genuinely changing or it's all in your head from the ghost fucking with you. Then again, that type of ghost would be way too OP for this type of game or series. But it would be a cool idea, after all. Like, causing hallucinations and shit. And, and actually properly dealing with possessions would be a good idea for a mechanic. And I mean proper possessions where it's like, if you have an ally on you, it, like, yeah, it'll be good help, but at the same time, they are likely to get possessed, and you're forced to use the spear camera on them and waste ammo if you're unlucky. And they could be a sort of a double-edged sword. They can help you a lot greatly around the environment, but it also become a stalker enemy. Because, like, let's say you're trying to save up on ammo, all of a sudden they get possessed. Now you're forced to run, and they're going to be looking for you all over the environment. Which would be a good idea for a mechanic, not gonna lie. For a stalker mechanic, but, who knows. Man, on the potential this game could have had. You never know, right? But like I said, guilty pleasure of mine. Also, it's really fucking annoying with these doors. I think I mentioned it earlier. This game must be a speedrunner's worst nightmare. Because a lot of the stuff was caused because of 4. And it's super annoying. This is Soka's room. She really likes the traditional Japanese style. Oh, yeah, I could tell. Also, real-time reflections. It's an old Japanese style full-length mirror. I've never liked looking into mirrors. Oh, I forgot about this. This part's annoying. The image is in here. Letter from Fuyuhi. An open envelope has been left on the desk. The sender's name reads Fuyuhi Himeno. This must be Fuyuhi's missing persons request. Maybe it could provide some clues as to where Hisoka and Fuyuhi went. Dear Miss Kurosawa, please find Haruka. Please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. You do still take on missing person cases, don't you? I've contacted the police, but there's no help. They say she was probably spirited away. Movie reference. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka's still alive, I know it. But something has to be done, and quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now I need your help once again. It never actually happened, but it'd be fucking hilarious if Nintendo just schooled every horror game development studio by making one of their own, excluding the visual novel and Famicom detective stuff. Aren't they actually making a horror game? I remember they said something about that. They were actually making a horror game, like a rated M horror game, and it's honestly shocking that they're going with it. Because how the fuck? Nintendo... Hold on, let me look it up. Nintendo horror game. But here's the thing, you gotta remember, yeah, they teased a new horror game called The Smiling Man. It's like a slasher type deal. It looks cool. It's called the Smiling Man. It looks cool. I don't know if it's a VN or the like. Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's Famicom Detective Club related. Fuck! It is Famicom Detective Club related. You gotta be kidding me. There was a photograph with a letter. It shows Fuyuhi looking shy, and another girl that looked close. Yeah, that's what I realized. Look close.
Soko. She must have gone to Mount Kami to look for this girl.
I wonder if they're working on a new Fatal Frame game, because apparently Fatal Frame 4 and 5 remasters did decent.
A place where many come to take their lives. I'm positive that Fuyuhi must have come here.
Maybe, because considering the fact they upgraded their engine to be more for have more better realism, hopefully it'll work. Mount Ikami. Fuyuhi is somewhere on this mountain. I should be able to use this picture of her to find her trace. Also, this mechanic. Ever since Dead Space, a lot of horror games have been trying to use this shit, and it's very getting on my fucking nerves. Because I don't like this mechanic. It ruins the fun of exploration. I hate that. Horror games. I get it. You love Dead Space. If some of you are inspired by Dead Space, don't do that, please. Don't add this mechanic. It's very annoying and not fun at all. Make exploration bullshit and stupid. Maybe it didn't come this way. Her trace should lead me to her. Yeah, don't worry. I know where to go. Alright. Oh, hello, Fuyuhi. Oh yeah, I forgot this. Oh yeah, now I remember. This is where the demo took place. It was the first few drops. It was the prologue, the first drop, and this drop. The road has collapsed and the stone stairs are cut off. Must have been a landslide. The old road seems to carry up on the edge of the cliff. It would be cool, because Nintendo clearly has talent. There's something on the ground. Oh, I still hate this. Ah, not this thing again. I remember this. That's annoying. Sometimes a ghost item will appear when you try to reach for an object. Yeah, I don't like this stuff. They tried to basically make every bit of the game have tension, but it gets annoying after a bit. I think Nitro Rad said it better himself. That it's like trying to give you those gotcha moments, but in reality, they don't really do much. They're just really annoying. That's a map of the mountain. Well, that's a huge. This should be very useful. So this is the way from the pool of purification to the infallible forest. Got it. Did the stream just crash? Never mind, we're good. But yeah. This game had a lot of potential. Like, for example, the mechanic with the water. That is useful. It's not, because it sounds like a good mechanic. Because here's the thing. In theory, the mechanic where, like, oh, if you get wet, you're more likely to have enemies spawn on you, sounds good on paper, but the way it's implemented just sucks, because this is a horror game that came out post RE4, where essentially every horror game under the sun embraced action a bit more. And because of it, a lot of things died away. Like, for example, low ammo. It wasn't until games like Evil Within came out where they started embracing the low ammo again. But with the amount of ammo this game gives you and the infinite ammo shit, I don't know. It just kind of, Like, I don't know. The infinite ammo stuff just, like, Forbidden Flame. Oh, yeah, the wetness gauge. Use purifying embers to dry yourself off. Yeah. It would have been cool if it actually affected your, how do I say this? It would have been cool if it actually affected the mechanics, like, for combat. Like I said, this is why I say I wanted hard mode at the beginning. Because I know for damn sure hard mode, easy, like, I know for damn sure that, like, because this game, how do I say this? This game, like Fatal Frame 2 and 3, suffered from difficulty issues. And I think I know, and that's because of the fact that each game had sort of a multiple ending sort of thing. And they wanted to make each playthrough not annoying. Here's the thing, like I think I said it, like I said, every horror game, cool. Every horror game, like, back then, suffers some weird difficulty issues. I talked about it a while back, where, like, I'm of the belief that tank controls don't make a game harder, they just make them annoying. Like, unless they're done well, like Silent Hill, for example, I don't really care. Like, cause one thing about the horror genre that people tend to forget is that human adaptability is a horror game's greatest weakness. Because what ends up happening is that because of the fact that, you know, we as people get used to stuff, scary shit just doesn't become scary anymore. Like I said, so which is why, like, horror genres becoming trendy don't really get scary anymore, because we've seen how it works. Like, we've seen, like, it's been the thing since, like, the 60s. I'm so late, the fuck. No, I'm the one that's late, you're a girl, because I forgot. No, you're not the one late, you're a girl. I'm the one that's late. I've been late for a hot minute. But yeah, you're good. Don't worry. I was the one that was late. I had to delay stream. Anyways, we're playing a game about Big Booby Ghost. Grass and trees just jut out from amongst it. Must have collapsed a long time ago. We're playing a game about big titty ghost girls. I think. It's supposed to be scary, but I don't really find it scary. But yeah. I don't know. Like, because I remember I think we were playing OG Resident Evil on stream during October. And you can tell that the game was not balanced around free movement. Because of the fact it's really easy to just, I don't know, if you know what you're doing, you can essentially speed run the game, which is kind of the point of Resident Evil. I mean, Resident Evil lets you speed run a lot of shit. There's something in the water. camera obscura. Hisoka's camera obscura. What's it doing here? Also, from what I'm aware, Fatal Frame 5 is like the most latest in the timeline. Like it takes place like in what, '06, while the rest of the game takes place like in the '80s and '90s. Because I know 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the '90s. 4 is the oldest, taking place in 1980. Kind of like how early FNAF works, you end up focused on so much that you can only adapt so much before you start to reach the limit. Just reminds me of the US Ultimate Custom Nights 5020 mods. People who beat those are beasts. Oh my god, people who beat that shit is insane. Funnily enough, people have pulled it off, and Scott didn't expect it, and it's so weird. He got the stun lens, the lens that forcibly staggers. And like I said, human adaptability is a horror game's greatest weakness. It's why with a horror game, you constantly got to introduce new stuff, or else you're going to get the player used to it and used to the scares. You got to constantly do new stuff. That's why Silent Hill 2 is so good. Because, like, yeah, certain stuff is the same, but every new environment adds a new a spice to it. You know, a certain flavor. It adds new stuff. Here, it's like, you fight just ghosts constantly with creepy faces. And because of the fact this game is more action focused, it's just, I don't know, like, yeah, it's just weird. Stun lens, nice. You got the switch upgrade. This allows you to equip and take pictures with different lenses. Oh yeah, I forgot about that bullshit where what the? Oh, hi. Oh, there's two of you. Hello, hot office lady. By the way, do you know what to do if I find a surprise on my fish tank? There was a frickin' snow in there. It was just there. It was the first time I saw it, and I've had that fish tank for almost a month. You're gonna want to get rid of that because, how do I say this? Because those can actually affect your fish tanks and mess with, like, the plants in there. So I highly recommend you... Ah, crap. Like, yeah, I highly recommend getting that out of there because you don't know if it's gonna mess with the fish tank's plants. You see what I mean? Because of this game being more action focused, it's a much easier game. Also, love the 80s filter. Okay, now that would actually get me. This part actually... Okay, that's creepy. That is creepy. Okay, yeah. Yep, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, here's the thing, Japan. We get it. Your ending yourself rate is super high, and you make games based off it. We get it. You made a mountain based off Suicide Mountain. I get it. Bye-bye. Cool. Isn't that a thing in Japan where, like, some mountain is, like, a known suicide spot? There's a fork in the road. That's a slightly different than the ones below the pool. It just goes to the unfathomable forest. No shit. Alright, let's see. What's over here? tall fence blocks the path. Beyond is an expanse of forest. Doesn't appear to be any way around. Yeah, there's no other way around. For once in a horror game, they don't think, oh, I'm gonna open it up somehow. No, it's just like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. Never mind. There's a Fuyuhi Himeno into the forest. Got it. Really stupid mechanic. There's a torn note lying on the ground. Looks like Fuyuhi Himeno's. I looked in the Mount Hikami. It's always been a spiritual place, so not spiritual as in unholy. But spiritual as in filled with the spirit of the dead. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. There's a no suicide mountain. I distinctly remember the deserved hot water. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a thing. I remember that. That guy can go suck my dick. But, yeah, Jesus Christ, that was fucked up. Maybe that's why it's a suicide spot. Haruka wouldn't go down alone, though. Not without telling me. The book said people get spirited away to the mountain, get called towards it, and disappear alone. I read how it calls to people who are perceptive, anxious, meek, and who lack family. My heart skipped a beat when I read that. I was describing Haruka perfectly. She's so kind and accepting. She's always open up to me. She's alert, even when she seems to be spacing out. She knows what I'm thinking. Maybe she was spirited away. But where do people go when they're spirited away? The more I think about it, the scarier it gets. The more my heart starts pounding. To the unfathomable forest. That's a name. Ah. Let's see. Fuyuhi Himeno heading inside. Cool. There was someone by the shrine on the other side of the river. Was it Fuyuhi? Hi. Hey, bud. How you doing? Also, the fact that only one enemy spawns at a time, you rarely ever get jumped or surrounded. Because here's the thing, you would expect there to be more enemies, right? Considering this is a known and suicide spot, you would expect there to be more ghosts, but shockingly, there isn't. So that's the thing that gets me. Like, come on, man. It's a spot known for killing yourself. You might as well embrace it. Like it's a known like it's a spot known for it for a reason. Don't be afraid to jump the player if you're gonna scare them. After all, you get the player a shitload of ammo. Let them use it to fight these fuckers off. Don't be afraid to send multiple enemies at once instead of that's not boss rooms, for example. Oh, wait a minute. Fuyuhi Himeno looking up at a tree. Oh. Fuyuhi's trace ends here. Oh. I wonder why she was looking at that tree. That's, oh boy. That's cool. I don't know what to do now that Haruka's gone missing. I can't do anything on my own. It's like I can't breathe. We've been close since we were children. Now she's gone. Realize how important she is to me. How irreplaceable. Let me get a bit louder because it's hard to see. More hard to hear it because the game's volume is so low. I mean, I can't stop thinking I could have done something when she left that day. Maybe if I'd said something, I could have stopped her from going. I can think of a few reasons why the ghosts aren't that plentiful, just going off what I know, ghosts from folktales. But I agree, it is weird. Yeah, it is, because this is a known spot. That's the thing. Mansion, understandable. Probably only a few people there because only a few people live there. Town makes a bit more sense because maybe most of the people left the town and only a few of them died in the town and, you know, all that bullshit. Suicide Mountain, yeah, there should be way more ghosts. Here's the thing, when a place is known for death, you should expect more ghosts. So yeah, it's weird. It's why I say this game's hard mode being tied behind some weird bullshit is kind of sucky. That's why I wanted to choose hard mode immediately, because I knew this game was piss easy. Maybe I said something I could have stopped it from going. Wait, it is unbearable. I should have been the one to disappear. It should be me. If Haruka comes back, there's so much I want to tell her. I should tell her how I really feel before we end things together. Maybe she's already known for a long time. But I'll tell her anyway. I have to tell her. Oh, hi. Hello, hanged woman. Oh, another one. See what I mean? They're attacking in groups, game. You're learning. You're learning how to scare the player with overwhelming numbers. That's cool, game. Now say cheese. Now say cheese, please. Thank you. You're learning, game. You're learning to overwhelm player with enemies. Cool. That's smart of you, game. Very smart of you, game. You spawned somewhere. Where'd you spawn? Oh, there you are. Hi. Come on. There we go. Come on. Don't be shy. Say cheese. Yeah, because here's the thing. The setting for this game is a genius way of thinking. Like, it's a genius spot. Like, you know, obviously inspired by the Suicide Mountain from real life. But, come on. If you're going to go for action, don't be afraid to jump the player. RE4 did it. RE5 did it. Dead Space did it. You can do it too. Come on, game. Don't be busting my balls here. The tales I read about Mount Common were true. Can't handle any more death. I've seen that girl hang herself over and over. I've had enough. When I try to run, I wind up back here. I found myself mimicking her. My body moved on its own, just like that girl. I felt I was doing the right thing. As I hung there, my final thought was that death takes a long time to come. Evilist Chronicles will consume everyone. Pretty much! As I hung there, my final thought was that death takes a long time to come. I watched the sunset. When I awoke, I was back here. I should already be dead. Will I be forced to see that sunset again? To go through it all again? I'm fading, bit by bit. I must go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely could have embraced a bit of Silent Hill for this. Have the ghost fuck with the environment. Fuck with you specifically. Oh. Hello. Type 61 film. New film in good condition. Is effective at exercising ghosts. No shit. Also like the camera obscura per every game goes with like a cool, unique redesign. I think in Fatal Frame 4 it looks like a proper 1900s, like early 1900s camera, and it looks cool. Like, I love the design in Fatal Frame 4. And Fatal Frame 4 does my favorite thing. It embraces RE level design. And I love that. A shame Fate 5 abandoned it. Got Purifying Embers. Nice. Huh. Hmm. And this environment is huge. There's a lot of shit that happens here. Type 14 film. Old film. Not effective exercising ghosts. Takes a long time to load. I can tell. And yeah, like I said, I do like the mechanic of the more wet you are, the more likely you get attacked by ghosts. Because the water is obviously cursed or some bullshit like that. I like that mechanic. It's cool. It makes it, but unfortunately, like I said, the way it's implemented is not helpful. Like, maybe for example, like if you're wet, you take more damage, or like combined with the more ghost spawning. It would have been a cool mechanic, but it's not like it matters. It sucks. I wish it mattered more. And this is a cave. I have to find Fuyuhi. Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm not going in there. I wonder what cave splunkers think, like, when they're going into a cave, because, like, ever since that one where it's like the good dude got stuck in the cave for like 3 days, got me scared the shit out of me. I refuse to just ever go into a cave. Like, bro, fuck that. I am never going into a cave. You can suck my dick. I don't care what you pay me. You're not getting me into a cave that's... that actually got me. That actually got me. And I said I was... Oh, type 90. Oh, that's the Magnum. Film with a simple purification is very effective at extending ghosts and loads quickly. The Magnum. Nice. But yeah, I am... I said I was jaded too. Anyways. I'm gonna explore more. A lot of wet spots here. Rocks block the road. Cool. There's gotta be some other stuff going around. That looks sketchy as hell. Huh, where to go? I forgot where I need to go. Fuck. Up here. That's what I remember. I want to explore more, so I'm gonna explore a bit more. Holy water. Nice. You got sacred water. Holy water. Clean water for use for purification. Restores your health completely. Oh, I'm getting worried. Oh no. It's doing what the old games did. Fuck. If you're wondering why I'm getting annoyed by the fact that when I said that, it's because of the fact that... How do I say this? I think I said it myself. The old games had a bad habit of supplying you with resources, and it basically, like, basically made the game not as scary, at least in my opinion. That's a lot of dolls. Fun. A lot of dolls. Fuck that. I hate dolls. The dolls are the only thing that gets me in this game. Not because not because it's genuinely good scare tactic, but because dolls just genuinely scare the shit out of me. That's the only parts that do scare me, because I don't like those dolls. Oh, oh, 3 ghosts. Oh god, game, you're learning! You're learning to jump me. Cool. Alright, get in the frame, you bastards. Get in the frame. Come on. Come on, get in the frame. Come on, go for a group photo. Group photo, come on. Group photo, come on. Oh, right there behind me. Cool. Hey, you want to jump me? Hi. They're basically some more prepared. Like, more prepared equals less tension equals less horror fun. I'll agree on not liking dolls. One thing I will never get over from when I used to watch Doctor Who. For me, it wasn't Doctor Who. For me, it was because my aunt used to own these really creepy fucking dolls that she still has. We just put them away in the closet. But yeah, basically more prepared equals less tension equals less horror fun. Yeah, that's basically my idea for horror. It's why I like The Evil Within so much, and why I like it's so good to me, and why horror games. The fact that a horror game needs to be scary on hard mode says a lot about how the game's designed. Because if you need to play on hard mode just for the game to be scary, then your game's not scary. Because essentially what that means is that you're giving the player all these resources and you're expecting them to be scared even though they have a small armada on them. Which is like, yeah. Tighter nose floating at the edge. Looks like a recent marsh. Watching the sunset makes me want to cry. I have no home to go back to. Nobody would be there if I went back. Everyone would be there, yet no one would. I know that now. That's why I came to the mountain. My grandma used to tell me never to go to the mountain at sunset. My feet led me here. I chased the sun and it kept getting bigger. I couldn't stop. Felt the need to write something, so I'm scribbling this down. I had to go into the water. I had to write this first. I had to write something. What else should I write? She's calling to me. I have to go before the sun sets. But yeah, that's my belief with a horror game. Like, unless you... And here's the thing. I don't mind it if it's an action horror type thing, like RE4, RE5, for example. But if that's the case, make your enemies more threatening to justify making it a shooting gallery. Like, for example, the very much iconic Dr. Salvador, which, yes, despite being an action horror game, you're not invincible. Far from it. You're still vulnerable. If you're not careful. I prefer that type of action horror where it's like, you're strong, but you're not that strong. Like, you're not, like, so strong as in, like, you're straight up destroying everything you see. You could still get overwhelmed if you're not careful. And it's why even though Dead Space is great, because I think I streamed Dead Space, it's going to be kind of blasphemy for me. I think there's a YouTuber I watch called by the name of K-Bash, and he explained it really well that because of the fact that they wanted the game to be somewhat fair, they had to make it easy to figure out where enemies would come from. For example, vents, the floorboards, that type of stuff. And you knew when to be careful and when to get them out of there. Or when to get out or aim for that if you know they're going to come from there. Faded note amidst the underbrush. This place will do. No one will find me here. This will be a place just for me. I can melt away, bit by bit. And it'll be like water, seeping into the ground. I won't be myself anymore. I'll be one with nature. Was I dreaming just now? A woman dressed in white was looking down at me. She's like one of those shrine maidens I've heard about. I didn't have the strength to move, but she kept on watching me. She seemed harmless. I came here because I don't like people looking at me. They're always looking down on me. Being watched in my final moments felt strangely reliving. I'm glad I came here. So, dude just came into this thing and just laid down here to die. That's, oh boy. Okay, I think we should probably just move on before things get a bit more rough. Yeah, but yeah. Because here's the thing, like, I remember I played OG Silent Hill a while back on the channel, and I pointed out some gripes I had with it. For example, the fact it was incredibly easy to stun lock enemies. Because when I played the original on the channel, I was to just spam the wooden plank over and over, and just keep doing it because enemies couldn't fight back. And one thing I liked about the remake is that they made enemies have proper super armor for certain attacks, so that way you don't have to like just wail on them to win. There's just put paper on the ground. Looks like something written on it. I like it here. I can die alone here. There's no one to stop me. I can take things slowly. A peaceful, dignified death. Life is nothing but misery and suffering. I'm sick of it. Oh boy. Yeah, this is getting a bit much. Purifying embers. Nice. Also, from what I can tell, this game's actually decently long. Like, from what I found out looking up for the games, aren't these games like above 10 the 10-hour mark usually? Like, these games are decently long. Because of the slow pacing and all that shit. But, like, these games are shockingly long. Like, you would not expect it to be that long. Expecting the games to be that long. It's surprising. Really. That's a hole. Fun. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we're prepared enough. We have plenty of ammo. Hey, we're getting to the dolls. Fun. Countless dolls lined up around the shrine. Maybe the shrine used dolls in the ceremonies. They've been out for quite some time, exposed to the elements. Oh, get away from me. I hate these things, man. Fuck off. I'm going around the other side. Ooh. Oh, I don't like these things. The fact that they're everywhere. I don't like these things, man. They're so... Ugh, I hate these dolls, man. Like, they're Goku dolls, right? Like, that's what they are, I think? But, door's shut tight. Doesn't look for you, he went to the shrine. Ugh! Son of a bitch! Quit it! Quick loop up says about 7.5 for main objectives, 12 for 100%, 22 and a half to see all aspects, whatever that means. Oh, like endings and the like. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Like 7.5 hours for the main game, 12 and a half for 100%. 22 and a half for basically if you want to do like multiple playthroughs for like all the endings. So that checks out. There's a picture of a notebook on the ground. Looks like for you he's handwriting. Haruka and I have been so close since kindergarten. We sang a song together at graduation. It was called Song of Memories. Haruka and I looked at each other when we sang together. I'll never forget that. I think about those times a lot lately. They were the best. If I even hum that tune, I start to tear up. Hi! Little creepy doll. And now they're looking at me. Fun. Alright. Alright. You headed back out. Cool. Girl watching from behind. Cool. Oh shit. You spawned out of nowhere. That's also one thing I wish they do. Make the ghosts like obviously jump scares are bad. But it would be cool if just you had the ghost just spawn out of nowhere. That's a much better mechanic. Because it actually like makes it tension filled because it's like you never know when the ghosts are gonna show up. Shut up, you killed yourself. No memories from those guys. Huh. Let's see. Is that done? Oh yeah, over here. If memory serves me right, the boss was over here. Because I know after this was a boss fight. Because I only played the demo for this game, so... and also that my memory's fading because I was playing other shit when I bought this. Because my memory's fading a bit. If I remember right... Huh... Come on, man. Get in here. There we go. Nice, cool photos. There, see, it wasn't so bad. Give me your shit. There we go. Cool. That was a corpse. That was a body that just fell out of nowhere. Oh, there she is. Hello, Fuyuhi. Get back over here.
Fuyuhi!
Fuyuhi, get back over here.
Fuyuhi! Haruka. She's here on the mountain. Have you seen her? No, but she's here. I have to find her.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wonder.
Was this some weird pact?
Why did the two of us survive? We made a promise that we'd all die together.
Oh boy. Suicide pact. Great.
When will we get the chance to join the others?
Ooh. Great.
Hey, I'll go and look for Haruka. Let's go back.
Yeah, we gotta head all the way back.
To die alone in a place like this.
Yeah, Haruka, are you okay? Mentally? Like, I get it if your life sucked, but all your friend group's life sucked? There's, like, I get it, it's like, it can get bad, but like, come on. Like, there's, like all 5 of you? I'm not, I don't exactly have words for this. Hello. Yeah. Oh boy. This is getting a bit. Ah, son of a bitch! Gonna need to use some healing, if I have any. That screams cursed. Yeah, pretty much. That whole thing just, oh boy. This whole thing just screams cursed, man. Like, they said it themselves, and they see the maidens, and makes them want to do some. Haruka? Oh, not Haruka. Fuyuhi? But follow me. Okay, you can run. Thank God. I don't have to be walking everywhere. God, the camera's so slow. Fuyuhi. Fuyuhi? God, her AI is pretty dumb, is it? This is gonna take a while. Oh boy. Yeah, like this whole mountain just screams cursed, man. It is insane. Like, god damn. I don't really have a joke for this. Most of this is just really fucked up. I don't really have much to say about it. All this is just kind of fucked up, so I don't really know what to do.
Fuyuhi.
Oh god damn it. Fuyuhi, what are you doing? Oh great. Fun. Here it is. So let's see how this all went. Oh. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she is dead. Really dead. Oh, never mind. It's a joke. Okay.
Be quiet, guys. I'm supposed to be dead.
Oh boy. All this is so cursed. Why is all this cursed? Why is all this cursed? Oh boy. This all just sucks. Oh boy. This is all just really hella cursed, ain't it? Come on, give me some bonus XP. Got the kids. Alright, time to go find Fuyuhi. Fuyuhi, come on. You don't need to kill yourself just yet. Come on.
Fuyuhi. Haruka. She's here.
Yeah, let's just go. Come on. Fuyuhi. Quit looking back there, man. Come on. We need to go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We gotta go somewhere. Gotta take you home. Put you in a nice bed. Get you cleaned up. You know. Total. And I can never understand the people that joke about death or even the idea of being dead. Always the hell wrong with me. Yeah, like, I get it. Well, that's just more of a stream. Well, that's just sort of a thing to cope with it. Like, it's the same people that argue with that. It's the same people that have the same argument with, oh, it's just a movie. It's not real. I can say what I want. I'm like, yeah, but it's still fucked up. Like just because it's a movie and not real doesn't mean what it talks about is fake and just a joke. Like, it's still shit like that's still taken seriously to this day. There's a reason like so many organizations are so against it. But like, despite it being a film and a game or a movie or like whatever it is, it's still a fucked up topic to just make a joke out of. It's the same people that argue. Like, I remember when Silent Hill 2 remake was getting streamed by people. Like, I think in order to try to get a joke out of the whole scene, they try to like make a funny haha moment, but it just did not hit right, and it was off. Like, it just felt off with the whole thing. I didn't. Oh boy, it's just ugh, yeah. And the reason I don't, and before, because I had a fucked up sense of humor, I would joke every now and then. But I've been in that situation before, and it fucking sucks. So, this whole thing with, like, the ending yourself is... Oh. Silk's favorite. Must have been carried here by the river. Just like the camera obscura. You can get the evade upgrade. It's all you detect threats capable of being dodged. Because I've been in that situation before. I think I talked about it in one of the Dead Rising streams where, when I was in high school, I wasn't exactly in a good place mentally. And what ended up happening is that I got sent into a hospital. And it sort of opened my eyes with that sort of stuff and made me see the other side of the fence. And it made me realize that, yeah, this sort of stuff is not meant to be taken lightly. Yuhi? What are you doing? Oh no. Yuhi? No, 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 don't do it. Yuhi, don't. Oh boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, hi, Yuhi. Oh, you slid it all the way, huh? Shit! Get off me, get off me, get off me. Oh, oh, no, that's... Oh, no. Why is the camera... Why do I gotta aim for the knife? Why are you making me aim for the knife for? Okay, for Yuhi. Yuhi? Yuhi? Where'd you go? Yuhi. There you are. Yuhi? Yuhi? Okay, I'm changing my stuff.
Haruka. Ryuhi.
Yuhi?
Ryuhi.
May I ask why you did that?
Ryuhi.
We're gonna see in a bit. Oh, it explains why she was so... Oh, she picked up the knife earlier. No wonder she was, like, wandering off. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The ghosts make you do certain shit. So that means the way she was acting, we already found her. Like with the way she was acting, she was already dead. That was not Haruka. That was that lady. Oh, it's you. Hello, weird lady.
You've seen too much. You cannot leave without it.
What do you mean I've seen too much? Just one of those, oh fuck, tutorial, tainted. Ghost text me leave you tainted by the black water. If this happens, your health will continuously decrease. Cool, I need to fix that. Yeah, like I said, this game's a guilty pleasure of mine for a reason, because there are those oh fuck moments that are just kind of just, yeah. It's why I say this game has a bit of hidden potential. It has a lot of hidden potential, like, it showed. There are sprinkles of genius in this game that make it make sense. Like, the story itself isn't bad. Far from it. But the way it was but the way it just never really took advantage of certain stuff just never felt like it would make it work every now and again. Like, there were times where you think it would work, only to discover that it just didn't. Like, you would think, because there are some things where you would think certain parts of the story would lead to it, but it just doesn't. And it kind of irks me in a way. Like, this game has some hidden genius. You're not glancing into shit, lady. You're not glancing into shit, lady. Leave me alone. The Shrine Maiden. She's the one that brought for you here. The one who made her. It's too dangerous. I can't stay here. I have to go back for now. Yeah, no shit. You should have left. You should have left earlier, you idiot. Oh my god. Ah, quit it with that. Jesus. But yeah, there are just certain points in this game that are just very, like, the ick factor on certain scenes is just, ugh, it's just, god damn. Like, you can't really joke about this stuff, because, like I said, I've been in that situation, and it sucks. Like, no one wants to be in that situation. It's just a horrible thing to happen to you. And those are corpses. Fun. Oh boy. and their eyes are slashed out. Oh boy. Yeah. While searching for her friend, Fuyu Himeno ended up taking her own life. Having witnessed Fuyuhi's final moments, Yuri knows she wasn't alone when she died. What of that other woman who killed herself in the same way? Not to mention the mysterious shrine maiden sought her from the rain. Yuri managed to locate Ahsoka's camera obscura, along with the charm she always liked to wear. For now, she must return to the antique shop alone. Boy. You know what? I think I've had enough for tonight. I'm just gonna end stream here. It's getting kind of late. I'm getting kind of tired. It's usually a bit shorter than usual, but I'll end it off here while we're at it. For those that enjoyed the stream and are new, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. And like the stream if you enjoyed it, and for those watching after said stream, I would really appreciate if you subscribed if you want to watch more content like this. And like the stream if you enjoyed it. And leave any comments if you want to say any nice things to me, or and the usual, just call me a shitter. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you on Saturday. And hopefully we'll have a bit more fun. I'm gonna go to bed and try to just process what I just saw. Anyways, good night, fellas and gals, or what do you want to call yourselves. See y'all Saturday.